just bounce? Can it just bounce, 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 bounce? That booty. That man don't like this. Take it back like that. That man don't like this.
They're probably like, where they at? Hurry up. Donut. He just ate the unicorn head. Mm-hmm. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday!
Happy Friday.
Happy Donut Friday. Happy Wine Night.
It's been a day.
It's been a week.
It's been
one of those that you just kind of are happy that it's Friday evening.
Let me tell you.
Oh, look, you can kind of see the wine right there.
This is too rich. And I don't mean that kind of rich, Elliot. All right, can you take that away?
Yeah, okay. We've got more.
I will say I'm really excited because I had a photo shoot today. Chip, did you get any pictures of me with my shirt off?
I'm sure I did.
All that hard work. Thank you. All that hard work
Thank you, Chip.
we've been putting in to creating a new workout program, a new dance workout program has come into play. I mean, now mind you, the photographer has some pretty good lighting. But I'm pretty what?
That glass looks a little
suspect.
Yeah, you might need to grab me just the one on the counter.
But the photographer was a great photographer, and I just feel really good about. Well, at least we should wait. I feel really good about and I'm going to talk a little bit about nutrition tonight, but I don't want to keep it very boring. I don't want to keep it boring.
I was going to say tonight's theme is don't be a hole, be a donut hole. Where'd you get these from? You weren't even supposed to drink yet.
I'm supposed to cheers. So I got these shirts on an ad because for those of you who know, I love Instagram and Facebook ads and TikTok ads. And so this popped up in one of my this was sent to me by
Muscles and Donuts is the package.
I think it was Yerk Fitness. Someone sent this to me in an ad, like a link, and they said you should buy these. I forget who sent it, but I sure enough got it in my DMs, and I went right on over to the website, and I went right on over and purchased it. And I went right on over, and I thought it was going to be too big, and now that I put it on,
they fit, and they're 100% cotton. Shrink a little bit, and they'll show our muscles.
Yeah, but anyway. Cheers to all of you from LA. Like we said, it's been a week.
Oh, we're here in LA. We can address that in a second.
It's been a year. Cheers.
Let's have some cocktail.
Okay,
so let's get to the elephant in the room, shall we?
Over there. Oh, that's a giraffe.
That's a giraffe. Yes, I do have a pimple on my nose. Oh.
Nobody can even see that.
It hurt so bad.
No one even said that.
I know, but you know what? I need to address this because of the fact that am I the only one on the planet that ever gets pimples in their noses? Like I am authentically sharing. I need a moment. I need to understand people. Do you guys ever get a pimple in your nose?
I have one.
Just right at the inside. It hurts so bad. And look, it looks like, well, no one cares. No one really, I know that you care. My nose is red and it's throbbing. It's like Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. I know no one cares, but I'm authentically intrigued to find out how am I supposed to stop getting pimples in my nose?
Stop picking it. No, I had one 2 days ago. I had one growing like right on the outside, but it doesn't turn into anything because my immune system just kills everything that comes.
Well, I will say that maybe mine is, I am 104, so my immune system is not as strong as this virile specimen of work.
Anyway,
so we're in LA.
Okay.
We're here. We're queer. Get used to it. No. We're in LA. You got here on Monday
with Chip and Elliot,
and we got an Airbnb where it's the boys, us two, Chip and Elliot are in this one. It's the boys' house, and then our two nannies, Mackenzie and Des, are at another Airbnb. Actually, over with the girls right now, so that they wouldn't be. We're back. Okay. So we're in found this place. How do you like your place? How is your week in LA going?
Okay, so I found this place.
Yeah.
Oh, I found this place. So when I choose pause due to poor connection. All of it? Oh no. Hold on, y'all.
It's up. It's back. We're back.
Can I do this without?
We're trying to fix
Is that going to close
production.
It out? Oh snap! I don't know. I'm like, I want. And then obviously look at the price because I feel. But there are some houses. Do you know that there are some houses that are expensive and they're whack?
Yeah, I've seen them.
They're really whack. But anyway,
how is our place? Is our place whack?
I think this place is incredible.
It's great.
It's
right?
great.
Yeah.
But
so what I was gonna say is what I'm hoping that you can tell us about is your week. You know, the Airbnb is great and everything. We're just segueing into what we really want to know is like what's going on with Get Out, the new program. Like, how was this week? Like, what did you do? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? Come on, give us the gossip because we need to know.
Well, Monday I drove here.
Okay.
Tuesday we had a meeting in the morning. A couple of Zoom meetings. So it was like uneventful because we had to get the house together.
Yep.
On Wednesday, we had our first rehearsal, which was really weird at first because, you know, like I think I may have said this to some people. Because we're recreating a program during COVID. And so you don't know if you can touch people. The doors open.
You can't
because
see their face.
It just started off weird. So I called my producer in the back and I was like, yo, we need to talk about this. Like, we need to figure this out, this energy. And she's like right in line with me. She's like, yes, we have to do energy. So we talked and then we came back out. We had a little powwow, just to kind of open up the energy because I'm creating a program right now in a time like I've never created a program.
Are you standing 6 feet apart? Like, what are the rules? I know you talked about setting up a bubble.
Well, everybody, they came in there, so it's like fine. And these people have been together, so we kind of know, but you still you can't be extra sure. But most people, everybody wears a mask except for me. And I'm not doing it because I'm an anti-masker, but I'm like, I had COVID. I tested negative. I haven't been anywhere but around y'all. And they're totally cool with it, but I think they take the extra precaution because I'm the talent, if you will.
Yeah.
But they can take their mask off. I'm like, it is what it is.
Yep.
But, we just kind of keep it free. So that was Wednesday. On both.
I turned off my Wi-Fi just to make sure it wasn't me. And people are in the comments, I think, saying.
Oh, well, that sucks. Even on YouTube?
We had the same thing in our bedroom when we're watching TV. It's like in, out, in, out.
Well, I've never experienced that before. Both of them?
Yeah. It's just like really like, I mean, you can see it here. You can see it on his phone. Yeah.
Should we cancel? That's not fun.
What Wi-Fi are you on?
I'm on New Home.
I've been on the 5G. And I was going to say 5G is stronger than 2G. You could try it, but it's
Hold on, y'all. Let's figure it. But where did you put my computer on?
That's the 2G. They're both on 2G.
I didn't
check it. I mean, if you want to go live on your phone on just LTE, just don't use the Wi-Fi.
To figure this out, we hate to give poor connection. Somebody said, no, don't cancel. Tell us how we're doing. Is the connection better? Somebody said it's all good. Somebody said no excuses, Shaun T. Well, while we wait to see if the connection's good, I'm just going to do this.
Abel James. Oops, I'm drinking scotch. Hey,
so we went to 5G and it got better.
Oh, snap.
We back on 5G.
That means more wine and more donuts.
We are back on 5G. Anyway, hold on. Let's see.
Oh, I feel like we have a whole new life.
Hold on. No, not Siri. Okay.
A whole new world.
At least we got FitFam. Oh, this is a different one. Jesus Christ.
They're back. Woohoo. Everyone's excited.
We're good, Elliot. We're good, all things Elliot. All right.
I feel like
are we better now?
Over. Here.
I feel like I owe y'all a dance.
Anyone got singles? Oh wow. Okay.
Okay, that's for y'all being great people. You want to eat some donuts off those ass?
Yes, I do.
All right. Now that now
That
if
was
you
our
guys want to
intermission.
dance,
that
just
was
put,
the appetizer.
if you guys want more dancing, just tell Chip. Just say, Chip, get Shaun to do more dancing. And if we do more dancing, then I'll get up. All right.
Where were we?
So anyway, I was talking about Let's Get Up.
Yes. Okay.
And so anyway, that was day one. Then day two, we literally went over choreography and fitness, and we found a way to like really make the like every day we're up leveling the program.
Mm-hmm.
Have really great people that are working on the project. It's just weird because it's in this like pandemic time that's just awkward.
Is cast there or is it just production people?
Right now it's just production. And all of the production team are their fitness, but they also can dance.
Okay.
One person we have that works with us is what does Amanda do? She's a fighter. She's a martial mixed MMA. She's an MMA fighter and she's a hip hop dancer. Then we have someone else who's a dancer, dance fitness. So it's a lot of people, a lot of brains. And then my producer comes from the gaming world. So my producer comes from video games. So this is the first time where you're going to see some things that we bring in like the video game world. And she really knows how to take people on a journey through a program. So it's completely different. But, you know, we all are from different places. And we've worked virtually for the last 20 weeks, maybe. Yeah. So 25 weeks or so, we've been working virtually. So now we're together and we're just kind of getting in. And then today I had a photo shoot, y'all. And before, when I used to have photo shoots before, I used to be really stressed out. Like I used to be like, oh my gosh, like what am I going to look like? And if I was 100% worried about what I used to look like during a photo shoot before, I'm not worried about. I'm like 10% worried about like I did my diet in and I do all that. My diet meaning like my nutrition. But the reason why I'm not worried is because one, because of confidence, and two, I'm like, you can't change what is. Like this is what my body looks like today, and these are the choices that I made to look like this on this very day. And then the other thing with that is like ever since I've been intermittent fasting, my body has never gone to a place that has made me feel out of sorts. Okay. Like before I started intermittent fasting, I would once in a while have bloating, and I would once in a while have like these. I would always have a stomach ache, like, you know, I would bloating in my face, in my body, in my abs, in my stomach, and I would have. But ever since I started intermittent fasting, which is what I do, like 93% of the time, because you know sometimes you need a little break fast. Get it? A break fast.
I usually use a donut.
And that's why it's called fasting, because you break your fast. But breakfast. So anyway, so I used to kind of feel like I would go into a photo shoot not feeling really good. And actually, honestly, like I didn't really know how I looked. I just know that I took the necessary precautions or like steps to just feel really good on the inside. And so my next Friday's podcast is going to be about all the nutrition changes I made to enhance my confidence to feel good today. But Chip, did you get any photos of that board with your little fingers? I don't know if Chip got photos. I was taking pictures, but it was really great to take photos at almost 43 years old and feel the same as I did when I was like maybe older than Asylum, because Asylum I wasn't the healthiest and I was like not eating the healthiest. Yeah, but I felt really good. All right, I'm gonna show you guys these. Like it's a little, but this is I'm just gonna show them the photo. But like, you know, it was like with good lighting, you know, I always get that lighting, and so but sometimes you get lighting and it shows it enhances your greatness. And it also can show off your weakness. Okay, you can have your little phone back. I know you're peering over here. But I'm going to talk on next week's podcast on how I was able to get through that. For my
Yes, yes, Norman.
Come on,
Chipman.
Come on, Norman, like off Wendy. My window is usually like a 8:30, 8:45 p.m. now. And today, when did I eat? 3? It's usually around 3. I usually try not to. The 2 days ago, for 2 days, I think I ate around like 1:30 or 2. But I usually do like a 8:30, 8:45 p.m. It's always 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's always at least 17 to 18 hours that my fast happens.
Okay.
I just know. And the crazy thing is when I fast, my intermittent fasting is when I actually get hungry is always at the time where I know my fast is supposed to be broken, you know?
Yeah. Do you feel like your body has been trained because you've been doing that so long? Like it knows that its food is about to come?
I think that the thing that's really important is that as I drink my wine,
I drink to that.
I think the thing that's really important to know is that even before I did intermittent fasting, my body always felt hungry after like 16, 17, 18 hours. But I was trained to eat breakfast, right? Because that's just like what you do. Now, there are sometimes like that other 7% of the time, like if Alex be scheduling me with like 18 podcasts between 8 and 11, you know, I'm good right now. But if I have a lot of podcasts in the morning, sometimes I'll eat because I just don't want to run it. But I'll eat something really healthy. But I drink bevy, which helps me. The bevy tea helps me at my midday, like 1 o'clock hour if I'm going a little longer. But anyway, the reason why I'm telling this story is because I literally would have gone into this photo shoot a few years ago, even during Transform 20, and kind of been like, like, you know, just like stress on like what I feel like and what I look like. And when I was in the shower this morning and I was shaving, I was like, bitch, you fine. I said, lean back.
Having been in the model world, and I'm just saying this because the stress of making sure that your body is in peak picture shape it's a lot. Because, you know, like you go, I mean, previous to this shoot, you would normally have to like prep into it for 2 weeks then to get your mind right and your body right. And so it's not fun.
But I have a question for you because you are 49.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, you look, I don't want to say better or worse, but like there's a 29-year-old, there's an almost 31-year-old in the house. There's a 12-year-old. No, I'm kidding.
He's 30. We just celebrated his 30th birthday.
A 29-year-old. I said the almost 31.
Snapping his.
Oh my God, Elliot's 30. Okay, we got a 30-year-old, almost 31-year-old, a 40, almost 43-year-old, and you're 49. And I mean, I don't know about y'all, but like Scott, I don't know. You don't look like, in my opinion, you just look like a really healthy 49-year-old. So
thanks.
What is your nutrition? Because you don't intermittent fast all the time.
What's my nutrition? I get up, I drink a bunch of water to start the engine, to clean the system. And then I'll have a perfect bar sometime around 9 o'clock-ish, in that 9 window, or when I'm hungry, if I'm busy. And then I might have some chips for, you know, like around noon. And these chips are
this is ridiculous.
The sweet potato chips, or there's these chips called Beanfield. They are so freaking good. It is mind-blowing.
Don't follow his nutrition plan.
With the cheddar cheese ones or the tequila lime ones are beyond. So I'll have that as like an appetizer before I work out, and then I'll have dinner. So,
but I will say though, you know, he does have these snacks, but a perfect bar.
Sometimes I'll have gluten-free waffles.
But a perfect bar is great. You do have gluten, but Scott does not eat a lot. Like you actually I feel like you have good portion control with whatever you eat. Like where a lot of people would open up a bag of M&Ms or something and they would eat the entire thing. Scott will literally take 3. You know,
more like 6.
Yeah, but
10.
6 compared to somebody else's 35.
Yeah.
And even if you eat chips, like you eat maybe a couple handfuls, not the entire bag.
And the chips are sometimes organic or non-GMO or whatever. So I'm trying to put healthier things.
But your dinners, but you don't, you know, I think the thing is for people out there, and one thing you can learn from the way he eats is that you can have your snacks. He chooses healthier options, but also he's not you don't eat bread except for Donut Friday.
No, and it's gluten free, and that for me was, here we go. I'm gonna say it, a game changer. I hate that word.
It's 2 words.
I hate those words. Those words. Game changer to me is stupid. However, I will say this. My body did change when I stopped eating gluten because I felt like the bloat that I had around the middle of my stomach and the pimples that I was getting randomly, like boils, huge. Maybe this is what that is. Maybe that's because I had some gluten or something.
Well, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm going to keep it 100. Chip ordered donuts 2 nights ago.
I had the gluten-free ones.
We up here minding our business, about to, just settle in for the evening. Chip said, I see him like, just all up in his phone.
I got donuts for y'all too. That's why I got 6 gluten-free ones. It's because I knew that.
And Chip was
the
like,
giraffe and I will be.
Let's order some donuts.
Look at who's sprinting to the donuts right now. Gerald is.
But anyway.
So I was just going to say, if you want to talk more about nutrition. Okay.
Oh.
So no. I mean, I think people get it. Well, I hope they love it. So I'm asking these questions because I don't know. I haven't been to set. I don't know what's going on in the whole get up thing. So is Cass is not there?
No.
Is Cass coming?
Yes.
So right now, are you doing anything with the cast? Do the cast know who they are?
I don't know.
Oh. Okay.
I know who the cast is, but I don't know if the cast knows who they are.
How many are in the cast? Can you tell that?
I'm not telling that because I don't know.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So what are you doing next week? Like, is it more rehearsals?
I do know that on Monday,
you don't even know the cast.
We do start rehearsals with the cast, but virtually.
Okay.
I do know that one of my best friends that I made when I was here in LA is in my cast.
Ooh. And if you're a best friend in LA.
I know 2 people specifically that are in the cast. I don't know the whole thing.
Okay.
But one of my best friends that I met here when I was in LA is in the cast, and that's going to be amazing. That's enough because we got to work out tomorrow morning. We got to be up
super early.
We have a 6:15 a.m. call time.
For what?
For the new leader conference for Beachbody coaches, but we're also putting that work on in Beachbody on Demand because it's so good and so hard. But anyway, so next week we start rehearsal with the cast virtually, and then the following week people start filtering in whoever they are. I don't know who they are.
All right. Well, thanks for the update. I think we're gonna love this program. Dancing and things. Anyway, so I want to change topics completely because
what's up with that door?
It's open.
Were y'all hot?
Yeah, we were really so close to the fire. It was pretty
It's close, so close.
Y'all know
people from Instagram.
It's cold here in LA. I just saw Chip put on his jacket. I'm like, the only reason you putting on is that jacket because it just turned winter.
Chilly.
Surprised y'all don't see my breath.
Chill. Anyway, I want to segue into something different, to a passion of yours.
In 12 minutes, we go into Wine Night After Dark. FYI.
So for those people that fingers, he snapped. I don't know if are you gonna.
This is our PG Wine Night.
This is totally PG.
Wine Night After Dark is that complete opposite of it. It's amazing.
More wine tipping, more.
But it's
eating.
Adult, like really mature conversation about things that whatever. But go ahead.
So, question for you, for those of people who know, you are a tennis fanatic freak. You love it so much.
Mm-hmm.
Are you so the Australian Open is about to start. Mm-hmm. All of the tennis players have gone to Australia to quarantine for 14 days.
Right.
They are finally free.
Right.
Are you excited? Like, do you have butterflies in your stomach? Do you have are you even thinking about it? Or is it because you're so busy that you're just like, I'm not even going to pay attention to?
I am definitely thinking about the Australian Open. Obviously, I had an amazing conversation with Patrick Maradoglu the other night, who is Serena Williams' coach, and he is my coach too. Mm-hmm. I love him. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I actually think about it. I think I said to Chip the other day as I was looking at Instagram, I said Serena was practicing and she was hitting, and I think I said something to Chip like, "I love the sound of a racket hitting the ball. That is just so incredible to me." But I am not playing tennis for the entire time that I'm rehearsing and shooting Let's Get Up, because it's just it's a 2-hour a day and I just won't rest. And so I was like, I have to let something fall to the wayside. The only thing that I'm really upset about is that on my 10-year anniversary of playing tennis, I won't be playing tennis.
Yeah, but it's just I get it. I understand it because I was the one that introduced him to it. I got him a Valentine's Day gift on February 14th, 2011. He was out on the court. I think I have video footage of that somewhere, somehow. It would be fun to see what you could do now and what.
I mean, you can't beat me, so there's that part.
Bless his heart.
Dude, there's no way. First of all, you are a great tennis player.
Bless his heart.
You're really good. You were a professional soccer player, but there's literally no way you would beat me.
You know how I know I'm still gonna beat you?
Dude, there's no way.
I'm not even gonna share
will
how I
not.
know because I have secrets. I know things
Scott,
about your game.
but like you don't know you don't know the things that I've been practicing now. Like I'm so good.
I believe it.
Because from what I remember, when we played at, what's the name, camp, like you lost 2 sets to me in a row.
I mean, it happens. I'm not.
And it's going to keep on happening.
But it's not. It's
anyway.
I appreciate his
I just need to let y'all know that Scott will never, when I tell you never, beat me in a match again. And here's the reason why: not because you're not good, or not because you won't put up a good fight. It's because your dad told me once, you'll never be. Your dad was like, you'll never beat Scott in a tennis match. Well, I did, and I'm going to beat him again and again and again. And again.
And on that note, I think we should really talk about the donuts that we have here, only because in LA, this is one of Shaun's most
can you bring me the box?
favorite donut places ever.
That was introduced
ever.
Yeah. Let's do the smaller box. Yes. We have another big box. My friend Jose, who was in Shaun Week.
Jose Flores.
And he was also in Transform 20 in a couple workouts, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just want to make sure. Introduced us to DK Donuts. DK's Donuts, so good. I went for my birthday 3 years ago, 2 years ago.
Your 40th birthday, we had them for your. Oh yeah, it was your 40th.
Almost 2.5 years ago, more than 2.5 years ago.
And we had them for your party.
And we went there.
We don't get paid anything. We just love sharing donuts.
No, I love these. So if you're in LA, get DK's Donuts. And the owner, her name is Princess. I live for her. When I tell you I live for her. So you guys can also go follow them on Instagram at DKS Donuts. They're so good and so amazing.
So there's one particular donut those are all mine, or all the gluten-free people.
That one doesn't look that good because it spilled over. But I'm going to show you these.
The gluten-free ones
I'm
have
gonna show
Nutella.
These are,
is it Nutella? Yeah, it's Nutella. Yeah.
They're gluten-free. The one on the left fell. But they're gluten-free with
Nutella.
Are they the vegan ones? No, the vegan ones.
No, those are gluten-free.
Okay, these are good.
So I'll say this. One of the reasons why I ordered this one right here is because this is a Girl Scout mint donut cookie thing. He can never say no. Well, you don't have to eat it.
No, I'm saying I love Thin Mints, but
Thin Mints.
I was really wanting to eat that.
Well, I mean,
but I'm gonna bite that one since you ordered.
No,
you ordered it for me, so I'll take a bite.
Whether you bite it now or bite it later, I don't care. I don't, because I'm like, you're gonna eat it and you're gonna love it.
You know what I think when somebody say whether you bite it now or bite it later.
He's okay.
Said you bad, Kim.
I still want to eat all these, but because I can have this one.
Is good.
Okay. So I have the apple fritter too. Oh, we have a bear claw over there too, because I particularly ordered the donuts. Anyway, so while you're eating,
I'm only gonna eat like 3 bites of this.
I have a couple questions for you.
Bro.
Okay. What is the most common first thought when you wake up in the morning every morning? I'm going to eat this one because it's gluten-free. It doesn't mean it's better for you. It just means that I can eat it and not get pimples.
Oh. No. The first thought that I have when I wake up in the morning, like I ask myself how I assess how I feel.
Okay.
I assess how I feel. Like I assess like if I feel energetic, if I got a good night's sleep, if I have a headache, if I have a stomach ache, I assess.
So you do a body assessment.
I do.
Okay.
What about you?
First thing I think of, those damn kids. I'm just kidding. Because we're usually awakened by them. I'm thinking to myself, it's probably more the conversation of, I hope the kids slept the entire night, because they're better kids when they actually get some sleep. But when they wake up in the middle of the night or they're up at 5, then I start getting stressed. But that's my own personal issue.
I mean, it makes sense because Scott is like that, and I mean this in a very respectful way. Like Scott is the housekeeper. He is the if there was a stay-at-home parent, like that would be him. And so I don't be thinking about them damn kids. But as soon as they wake up, I'm the first one playing with them though. I feel like I'm the first one playing with the kids. And they're always in my lap, especially Sandra in the morning.
Climbing up on the bed.
He like will make sure they're alive in the morning, and then I go into action, and then I'm Papa, and I'm, I think I'm Scott. It's such a weird thing. Like you're more of like the stay-at-home kind of parent, and I'm more of the disciplinarian, but I'm also more of the person that plays with them, and I teach them a lot. And you're the more of like making sure they're eating and getting their vitamins and stuff. So. It's true. It's like we kind of have like these weird interchangeable roles as dads. And it's just kind of like it's like I hear him coming back in bed at 5:30 or 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, what's he doing up? And he's like, I had to tell them to calm down. They are in there playing.
Did you hear me this morning?
No, because I had my AirPods in.
I'm very happy when you have your AirPods in because I tried so hard to get out of bed without waking you up, and our door creaks. So I
did y'all hear him? No. Okay,
so.
go. Sorry.
I need WD-40 to put on our door because when I open the door, it creaks, and I think it's going to wake you up. But I had to scold Sandra this morning because he was like, Papa! I'm
See
like,
who they call in the morning. They both do. Like they woke up this morning, and I was actually going to, be Elliot's waiter with my coffee. I was delivering coffee this morning, and sure enough, they both came looking for me in the morning. Probably because you already yelled at them. They said they had nothing to do with Dad.
Yeah, he's the fun one. All right.
I am definitely the fun parent, though.
So
but it's the roles we play.
What fictional character do you have the hots for?
What fictional character
do you have the hots for?
I mean,
I think I know the answer.
It would probably be the Tick.
Yeah. Everyone should Google the Tick right now. And if we had the ability to, if production was good, they would actually be posting up a picture of the Tick right now.
So my cartoon crush is the Tick, because when I was younger and I saw the Tick, I was like, I think that's probably the moment I realized I was gay. I was like, damn. But like, I'm a kid. That's so bad.
How old were you when you saw the Tick?
I was young.
I didn't think it was that.
The Tick was a cartoon. Let's look it up. Chip, can you Google what year
the Tick started?
Tick cartoon came up?
His fingers are tapping. 94?
94. Okay, so I was. Oh, so I was 14, 16.
You graduated in 96.
Yeah. So I was 16 years old. So I wasn't a kid. I guess I was a kid.
Well, you were.
But I was old enough to realize that I was attracted to a cartoon.
And what was it about the cartoon that you liked?
I just
the character.
I don't know. I just thought he was just a very handsome, character.
Okay.
What about you? Green Lantern.
Green Lantern. And the reason is this. The reason is this.
Here we go with this Green Lantern mess.
I'm just saying this. Superman, yeah, he's handsome, whatever, looks good in tights, but everyone loves Superman. Batman, yeah, he looks good in tights, but everyone loves Batman. I like the characters that are different, that are not the mainstream, that are, because. But
I didn't think Tick was mainstream.
He's not.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying
oh, you don't like the Spider-Man or the Superman?
Spider-Man,
yeah,
whatever. But none of the Spider-Man characters in the movies have been, in my opinion, hot. And I'll be honest, none of the Superman and Batman characters have been hot either. On the other hand, if we talk about Kyle. Green Lantern,
Kyle said he loves my hair. Thanks, Kyle.
If we talk about Green Lantern, do you know who Green Lantern was?
Me.
Anyone? Green Lantern? Who was the Green Lantern movie? What?
We don't. Who was it?
The guy from Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, that's why you like
it. Was
Deadpool.
A bomb because no one saw the movie and he jokes about it all the time. I think it's so funny. But Ryan Reynolds is hot.
He was hot in Amityville Horror.
I didn't see that, but I heard that was.
Woo!
He's hot in Deadpool.
Jesus, take the wheel. All right.
One more question. How much time we have? We
like a minute.
Okay. Last question.
Okay. Last question for
Ryan Reynolds. Everyone's like Ryan Reynolds. Okay.
If you want Lionel from the Thundercats, yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
Thundercats.
gosh, I love that.
Okay. That's one question that I'll ask maybe in the future. Like, what cartoons did you watch as a kid? What cartoons?
Well, we'll ask that in the future.
Okay,
Ask your final
perfect.
question.
Do you believe in UFOs?
I absolutely believe in UFOs.
Okay.
They just like released the reports that
all the reports was part of the COVID relief bill.
Yeah, that there are UFOs. So I think I probably have told this story before, and if I did, I'm sorry. And if you never heard it, great. But here's my unidentified flying object story. Are you ready? You've heard this story before.
I have, but I don't remember you ever telling it on.
So
online.
I forget what year it was. It had to be like 2008 or 9. It was before I met you.
Before me.
My brother had flown to Switzerland with me, and we were in Switzerland, and we were flying from Switzerland to the UK, and we were flying from Zurich to London Gatwick Airport. I think we were flying either to or from. I can't remember.
Okay.
And so we're looking out of the window in our airplane. We're at 30,000 feet. However, we're just chilling. We're looking out the window, and we see this really odd looking black aircraft. Like, we're like, that is odd. It does not look like a plane. It 100% it didn't look like a UFO. It just looked like something super odd that shouldn't have been flying in the sky. Here's where it gets weird. So back then, we didn't have a smartphone with camera, right? Like, so we had, you had your little camcorders or your like your phone, what was the digital cameras?
Yeah.
And then the digital cameras started to have, video on there. So, but I had a bigger size camcorder. And every time we put the camcorder up to the window, the unidentified flying object would disappear. It did not show up in the window. And then we take it down and we'd be like, and then we would pull back and we'd be like, what the fuck? Like, it was not showing up in the camcorder. And then all of a sudden, at the drop of an eye, it just said, boom. And it was
this day or night?
It was day. It was from day going to night, but it wasn't night enough for us to be like, oh my God, I can't see. It was like, actually.
So please don't interpret this as anything other than asking a question. Okay.
No, we weren't drunk. I didn't even drink like that.
Let me ask you this. So, first thing I'm thinking is, what happens? What would be crazy if that reported sighting was in the UFO things?
Well, here's the thing. Now, here's the crazy thing. Now, I wasn't on this plane, but I watch if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see all kinds of plane stuff. So one of the things that popped up on my YouTube algorithm thing was a plane that was flying in the sky. Yeah. Where else would we be flying? But a plane was flying, and the pilots had encountered 2 UFOs that were like, flanking it, and they called the air traffic control, and they were like, do you see anything? I think they even called the Air Force, and they're like, do you see this? And they're like, no. And then all of a sudden these things would like disappear, and then they came back and they were like tailing it. And so after seeing that, I was just like, I know this 100% happened. I wish my brother was here, because we were both like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, it was weird. And like, it was we didn't have you couldn't text from the sky back then. Yeah. So it just was.
Did you have phones in the back of your seats back then?
No. This was so we were on like a plane just a little bit bigger than an Embraer. Okay. So we didn't have.
So the question I was going to ask is, and don't interpret this as anything other than, I would say the reason why I was asking if it was night, because sometimes there's reflections of other people or stuff in the window.
Don't do it.
That if you put up the camera, you don't see the reflection.
See, it's people like you.
I'm asking purely, did you hear the preface? Did you hear my preface? I said, don't interpret this as anything other than me asking a question, because there have been times when I've been on a plane and it's been dark outside or a little bit dark outside, and I'm like, oh, what's that? And then I move my hand to go like this. I'm like, it's not there anymore. It's there. It's not there anymore. It's not there. It's there. I'm like, oh, it's because I'm blocking something behind me that I thought was a UFO.
Now, I'm going to give it to you. Just like you like them. Do y'all believe in UFOs?
Yes. Sure.
Never thought.
All right. So you one of them people that They're like, for some reason, people think that we on Earth are the only people in the universe and the smartest people in the universe.
Did you ask me if I believe in
So
UFOs?
then why would you automatically assume like, oh my God, was it nighttime outside and you saw a reflection in the window? Were you drinking too much? Like some of these people would say.
No, I authentically believe there are UFOs out in.
Yes. See,
Lark Media says UFOs are real.
thank you, Lark Media, for my little tip.
I think there's a difference between UFOs and aliens.
Oh,
Is that,
they're not the same.
Thank you, Lark Media.
I don't necessarily believe in aliens, but I believe that there are unidentified objects that are being controlled.
So who's driving the
So
objects?
Chip
that are
says he
identified?
doesn't believe in aliens, but he believes in unidentified.
That's
I mean, Elliot said, keep your hand down. Elliot said he doesn't believe in aliens, but he believes in unidentified flying objects. Like it's a remote control from 88 billion miles away.
it's Russia. It's
I ain't repeating that up in here.
We've got to go. I think it's time for us to leave because they just tapped our wine night.
Oh my God.
Anyway, that's all we got.
That was for you, Erica. Then. All right. Hey y'all. Sorry for the craziness in the beginning of this wine night. It was a little weird. We were on the wrong network. Thanks to Chip and Elliot. But shout out to Chip and Elliot. Shout out to Chip and Elliot. All right.
Now.
Lark Media, thanks for our $4.99 tip. Can't wait till next week. I hope you got some more money because we'll be back.
Wait, he just gave us a tip?
Yeah, look.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
We got a tip?
Yeah.
I didn't hear the cha-ching. I should have.
Look.
Oh my God.
If Scott finds a penny on the ground, he's putting it in the bank.
Up, put it in. I carried around a 5-cent coin in my 5-cent coin.
If Scott has a penny,
a wooden coin.
If Scott finds a penny, he's putting it in the bank.
100%.
A wooden what?
A wooden coin. I said a 5-cent marker and a 5 cent. I didn't say a nickel. I said a 5-cent piece. I found it today.
Wait, so you really are 99 years old?
106. I told you earlier. Get it right. My whole body hangs off these cheekbones.
Hey everyone, if you want to go to Wine Night After Dark, go to winenightafterdark.com. Or is it a club at the end? Just I don't know these websites. Chip be putting them together. Go to winenightafterdark.com. It is a completely different conversation over there. So if you're not open-minded, don't join the club.
No, don't do
But
it.
we have amazing conversation in there.
We're going there now.
Even if you join for a month, I promise you it's worth it because I think next week or the week after, we're going to do our Wednesday night dinner.
Family dinner.
So it's a virtual family dinner. You get a recipe. It's super fun, but you can either join the safe space, ShaunTFitness.com/safe space, or you can join Wine Night After Dark, whichever one suits your fancy.
Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Donut Friday. Thank you,
y'all.
Bye.
Peace. Keep going.
Bye.
Keep going. Bye, y'all. Keep going. Bye.